done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition? Bone face.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I got a question for you. Do you have car insurance?
100%. No reason.
All right. Do you have homeowners insurance?
100%.
Do you have life insurance?
100%.
Do you have medical insurance?
100%.
Did you get tired of your insurance agent talking about the possibilities of you losing your life and being rewarded? Hold on for a second. I know, but don't be a butt person. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You have insurances. Although it's a very uncomfortable situation, and life insurance people who sell it tend to be scumbags. They tend to be looked at as scumbags, like, I don't want to have this conversation about me dying, but you surely will die. So you better have the conversation. The reality is, yes, it's a very tough conversation. I have to spend a lot of time talking about it. It's very difficult. However, there needs to be some insurance, and there's no insurance, and so we must talk about it.
He ain't lying.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, "Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you." She said, "Okay, I think I can take it." So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and rammed.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
Oh, what's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling the shit. Come on, y'all. Now we got my boy XL Pro. He came through. He says like, share, and subscribe. Cash App, $ Cali West 1. Why? Because you already know. You already know.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
But I appreciate your XL Pro.
My nigga.
Yeah. Let's get this show started. All right. XL Pro says the after Gil. He said the after pill game after dark. Yes, sir. You already know. You know how we do.
And round.
All right. So I ain't gonna cap y'all. Your boy Callie is only on computer 1 right now, but I will get computer 2 fired up. You feel me? That way I can start playing a couple of videos for y'all. But at this point, we might as well go with the easy target, the main event. I know I shouldn't be spoiling y'all by giving y'all the main event straight up, but I like to do that. Only because, we got the ninjas watchers who be watching. They ain't really here to hear this real rap. You feel me? They just want to hear the gossip. You dig? And hey, fuck it. I'll give y'all gossip. You know what I'm saying? We could do some Wendell Williams shit in this bitch. You dig? But hey, you know what I'm saying? What we here in the righteous sphere, we don't gossip. We tell the truth over here. So stay tuned. Now, with that being said, okay. We got a couple of people watching on YouTube. Then we got, we got a couple of heads on Fakebook, aka Facebook. And then shit, I ain't gonna lie. The Squad Alive on X, formerly known as Twitter, y'all must want to hear this shit. So I appreciate y'all on Twitter. Man, Twitter has been showing me a lot of love lately, yo. My bad. X, formerly known as Twitter. But y'all can still watch me on X, formerly known as Twitter, but y'all can still come on the YouTube side of things. You know what I'm saying? That's how your boy Caddy gets that paper. Come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Word on the street is the red pill community is the brokest community and cheapest community, you know what I'm saying, in the whole social media sphere. Y'all gonna let them talk about us like that? Y'all gonna let these people talk about the RP space like that, yo?
He ain't lying.
We gonna see. Cause that Cash App is looking a little dry, yo. You know what I'm saying? Looking a little dry.
Emotional damage.
But it's okay, because I'm still gonna give y'all a show anyway. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. So let's get straight to it, man. Let's get straight to it. Now, okay, so we see it says Cardi B. Is Cardi B applying pressure for Stefon Diggs to marry her? Y'all gonna see. As a matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I kind of got off work a little late tonight. So I didn't really have an opportunity to upload my videos because there was a couple of videos that I was gonna play that featured Cardi B. I like to let y'all see the video, all big and all. I don't like to show y'all what it says in somebody else's article. I like to just give y'all what it is, you dig? Yeah, I guess we're gonna do this live. Okay. And I don't know what's the deal with these settings. It should already automatically open when I open this bad boy. I don't know. I guess this phone got keeping your girlfriend out your shit technology. So salute to Samsung for that. Okay. Yeah. I know I got at least 2 videos of Cardi B to show to bring out my point tonight. I guess apparently y'all ain't sick of Cardi B yet. And that's cool with me. If y'all ain't sick of her, I don't mind talking about her. Especially the fact that her little antics. Like, she's literally, people like to say, oh, she's Dominican. But I don't know, man. Look like she acting like an ignorant ass sister to me. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong now. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see here. Where's it at? Oh, there goes one video. But that's not the one I was looking for. I got two videos. Oh, man. So the main video I wanted to show is not on here. Dude, that's the devil right there. That is the devil. So we're going to roll with the video I got.
Barbara, this is Shirley. Yeah, busy. Yeah, that's your baby daddy, bitch. That's my baby daddy too, girl. Well, what now? I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out, bitch.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You don't find that suspicious? 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 You don't find...
Oh! Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Yo. So that's basically, remember I said I wanted to show y'all some video about the other night. Well, that was the video of it. So I guess she did say it on her live. So basically, she willing to share this ninja, in essence. And man, look, I ain't gonna lie, man. That dude, I lost count of how many babies that dude has. And mind you, I have not seen him produce a son just yet. So see him being a dog ass and even all these women aren't married and stuff. I'm not saying that these women deserve to be married, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, if these hoes end up being hoes for other celebrities and other ball players, you can't even be mad, you dig? You can't even be mad, you know? Unfortunately, a lot of times kids pay for the sins of their parents. Now, so it appears that I do finally have the video. So that's a good thing. That way we get on with this program. There's no cap. I ain't saying I don't enjoy hanging out with y'all and all, but you feel me? I think ideally I would love to go and get into some beds, get into bed tonight and get into bed before midnight. I'm sick of this going to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning because see, y'all think just because I talk my shit, after I talk my shit, I just kick back and just I be doing work. You know what I'm saying? I be doing work after this stuff. Sometimes I be playing for the other show and stuff like that. Believe me, being a YouTuber is not as easy as people make it seem. Like it's a lot of work. And then it's even more work to make sure that the show is even good. So, I ain't complaining. I'm just saying though, you dig? I'm just saying.
Emotional damage.
Anyway, y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all still want this show. Y'all still want to hear me talk this shit. So I'm gonna talk this shit. Try not to complain, but hey, me complaining is kind of part of the show. You feel me? And it says that I already have the video, or no, it doesn't. It's just telling me that I have some of the videos already. But I need the one with Cardi B talking this shit. So look, I'll tell y'all the rundown as I'm looking for the Cardi B video for it to be loaded up. So apparently Cardi B, she's not under the impression that just because she kicked some lasagna or some shit, that now, she's like becoming that now, I guess now, remember when she said, I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't cook, I don't clean. I'm gonna show you how I got this ring. So apparently, it looked like she's trying to change her tune up now. So now apparently, she's going to make sure she cooks and she cleans so she could get a ring. But unfortunately, women tend to usually do the right things. Unfortunately, y'all. Yo, I'm gonna be real with y'all. No cap. Women tend to do the right thing for the wrong guy. And that's because they're not guided by their father. Check it.
That shit is good. Oh, nah. That shit is good. My man need to marry me today.
I don't know about that.
Emotional damage.
You didn't even say what you made. What did you make?
Getting real thick.
I can look. That's some chicken Alfredo. That's some Alfredo sauce or something like that.
That shit is good. Oh, nah. That shit is good. My man need to marry me today.
This is a sick Negro.
Girl, your shit was not that fire, bro. Your shit probably was nasty. That was probably why you couldn't keep your head still. That's probably why you was all bouncing around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, was that supposed to be the good food dance? That was supposed to be the good food dance?
That shit is good. Oh, nah. That shit is good. My man need to marry me today.
We're going to see. We're going to see. Hey, you know what's funny? I think in a perfect world, or ideally, Stefon Diggs probably wouldn't marry her. But y'all, so the fact that his career coming close to an end, I mean, he's been in the league for a while. NFL players don't stay in the league that long. You feel me? Shit. Now, with that being said, he might get married to her because he might want some of that money, dog. He want that. He might marry her just so he could get that bag. But, ladies, don't try to follow Cardi B because she'll have your hoes out here pregnant on Section 8. See, y'all can't do what Cardi B does. Cardi B, she got her own money. She got her own bread. You feel me? Y'all ain't got your own bread. And Stefon Diggs ain't going to come look for y'all. I really can't believe. I'm almost starting thinking that Stefon Diggs, knocked her up just so he could be attached to a woman with money, bro. I'm starting to kind of think that now. Like, just like how women get pregnant by men, that they want to keep and they want to drain financially, he could be doing the same thing. There's always that possibility because he's been doing a lot of pookie behavior, like knocking up all these women, bro. Yo, Stefon Diggs, he trying to catch up to future status, bro. He trying. My boy XL Pro says, I couldn't deal with Cardi B every day. That marriage would end swiftly with Diggs. And you know what? I'm surprised this relationship even lasted long enough.
He ain't lying.
I do believe that he actually has it in mind. I think he wants that bag. I think he wants the money. I think he wants the money. And the fact, especially the fact that Cardi B, she's the one complaining about how, Offset wants her to take care of the taxes and give her another property after I guess she already got one property. Well, she got to figure that out because the truth is, I feel like she doesn't want to look stupid out here just being a baby mama. I truly believe that she's really putting pressure on this man. And y'all think, there's a lot of women going to come into my page and say, oh, Cardi B, she's not putting pressure on him. She's just saying what her man should have done. Well, we all know that women don't say anything for no reason. When they say stuff, it's because they want it to be granted. Okay, so her saying this out here, and then she's Cardi B. Let's just be real. Cardi B is pretty famous, man. Let's not forget who she is. She put that out that her man should marry her. Shit, even I'm talking about it. Y'all might not hear nobody else talking about it, but trust me, after tonight, after this segment, after this podcast, trust me, everybody's gonna be talking about how Stefon Diggs might marry Cardi B after this. I guarantee it. Watch. Yo, I'm telling you, your boy Cali is your favorite content creator. I'm telling you, you know. Yeah, they might have their own style, they might have their own spiel and spin on things, but guess what? You know your boy gonna bring them. You know your boy gonna bring it first and talk this shit. You know what I'm saying? Before the sisterhood go and congratulate Cardi B and all that, because like I said, he might fuck around and marry her. I mean, think about it. He's financially incentivized to marry her. You feel me? He's more inclined to marry her than he is to marry his baby mamas, because his baby mamas, they're just there for his money. Yo, hey, there's always a possibility that he just might, just so that bread. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't even be mad at him because his money might be dwindling while her money's capitalizing. She got a new album out. You feel me? So, shit. And he's still going to do what the fuck he's going to do. To be honest with you, Stefon Diggs got a better than Offset, to me. But she's definitely putting pressure on that man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit, People Magazine talking about that shit. So people talking about it. Believe me, by the end of the night, by the end of tomorrow morning, everyone will be talking about this. This is for sure. XL Pro says his other chicks look better, but Cardi got the money. Just loud ghetto. She probably a cool homegirl. Oh, of course. Well, look, hey, yo, here's the thing. Look, yo, why do you think XL Pro? That's when he's mentioned that too. That's usually the situation. Usually, relationships usually are good because it's only temporarily. It's usually because there's no conditions. Usually when conditions start getting into play, that's when relationships turn sour. That's why a lot of men choose to never marry a chick, or, they never try to upgrade a chick. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? People are, at the end of the day, people are still going to be human and still do what they want to do. And I ain't gonna lie. I got thrown I kind of went off topic, or I kind of lost my train of thought because someone's coming in here asking me some stupid ass questions. Yo, check this out. I don't answer dumbass questions unless it comes in a $5 super chat. If you really want to know something that because here's the thing, I'm gonna be honest with you, Donovan Harris. Okay, look, check this out. My name's Cali West. This is the Cali West Miami show. Okay, I'm the only motherfucker who asks motherfucking questions here. Don't ask me no goddamn questions. If you want to ask me a question, motherfucker, go ahead and super chat me, because you're trying to be smart and slick. You ain't got no face profile. I could really go in on you, but I'm really not, because I don't really got time for no petty motherfuckers. But if you really want to know the answer to your question, super chat it to me. Put your money where your mouth is, unless you're just a broke motherfucker. But you know what I'm saying? There's always people from the cheap seats who always got shit to say. You really want to get my attention? You really want me to give you some attention? Because if you want me to, I'll give you some attention. But you got to super chat it to me. But if you keep on coming in here asking stupid questions, you will be timed out. One of the moderators will time you out, or I'll personally time you out. But don't come in here asking questions. I've never seen your name on here before. Don't ask me shit. Now, anyway, back to what I was saying. But it's pretty obvious that, Cardi B definitely does not want to go from being married to Offset and then being a baby mama. Trust me, all women want to be married, regardless of what they say. They want to be married. They want to have a title. And at this point, Stefon Diggs, he's had a plethora of baby mamas. She don't want to just be baby mama 6 or baby mama 4 or whatever number they on. She want to be his wife. She believes that she's that bitch, that she needs to be up there. And she's slowly That's how they started. What they start is they start slowly, surely throwing hints out there. Oh, he should marry you. Why should he marry you? Didn't you fuck him while you was pregnant? You fucked him. You was fucking him when you was pregnant with your husband's baby, who you're still married to, mind you. But motherfuckers want to ask me stupid ass questions. People are crazy. People are crazy. People will ask you questions, but then my question will be, why are you on the show if you got questions to ask me and you came with super chat? Like, don't be a broke. Yeah, if you really want to ask me a question, super chat that shit. Put your money where your mouth is. If not, you're just here just being a distraction and acting like your mother. Be a man. Don't act like your mother, bro. Now, but wouldn't it just been wiser for Cardi B just to maybe even talk about this marriage situation and then have his baby? But no, because it is known that people in the city want to do shit ass backwards. She wants to get on tabloids and say, America got a problem. America needs to do this. And this is what's wrong with this is the problem with America and what's wrong with America. Yet you're having kids out of wedlock while you're married, still married. And yes, you are getting separated from the man, but you're only getting separated from the man because you're cheating on the man with a new man that you're pregnant by. Like real goof shit, real goofball shit.
He ain't lying.
Now, it appears that a lot of people are mad at Shaquille O'Neal. So, have y'all seen Shaquille O'Neal with that porn star chick? What's that chick called? Sophie Rain? I've heard of her before, but I don't think I've ever seen her. Oh my God. I didn't know this. This is interesting. It says, I gotta read this to y'all. This is interesting. Hold up.
Early, yeah.
Oh, shut up, bitch. So it appears that the hell? 43 million virgin OnlyFans. Oh, this is interesting. Because they always got to add some extra shit. And what the fuck is this, man? All up on the damn screen. Okay, 43 million virgin OnlyFans superstar Sophie Rain parties with Shaq in Vegas while celebrating 21st birthday. Was that all they were doing?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Well, XL Pro says she on Twitter. Oh, she's one of those type of chicks. Yeah, like for now, like nowadays, prom is a little different nowadays. What they do is OnlyFans models. Here's the thing: they will make it on those prom websites. They do, but generally, what they do to promote their shit is they promote it on Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter. Interesting. Well, that might explain. I guess might explain this. just in case that shit is copyright, bro. But I know a good song that we could play over that, and I think it's very appropriate because we haven't played it in a while.
Women love my skis, yes, it's magic, it's a blessing. When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven. Women love my ski, yes, it's magic, it's a blessing. When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven, Snow Bunny Heaven, that's my destination. Nose running snow bunnies in segregation. With no slave ships, not racist. PlayStations, young camel toe is black Caucasian. Snow bunnies hopping on my carrot stick. Oh my God. Blasting off like spaceships, extra basic. With a facelift, and some fat tits, and some duck lips. I ain't playing. Women love my ski. Yes, it's magic. It's a blessing. When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven. Women love my ski. Yes, it's magic. It's a blessing. When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven.
All right.
Bunny Heaven.
Yeah.
Bethany, Stephanie, Heffany.
We get it. Yeah. Snow Bunny Heaven. Yeah, whatever, nigga. Now, XL Pro says, Young Snow Juco. You already know, G.
At one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Yeah. So, now, of course, based on the reporting, we're going to talk about what people ain't saying, what people are saying. And then we're going to talk about what people are saying behind Shaq Diesel's back or in his face. Of course, OnlyFans star Sophie Rain was thrilled to meet Shaquille O'Neal while celebrating her 21st birthday in Las Vegas this past weekend. Now, says the internet personality said that she brought $43.4 million in online earnings last year, partied with NBA legend at the Encore Beach Club, as seen in the photos on her social media. Now, it says one snapshot showed Rain flashing her middle finger to the camera as she sat on Shaq's lap at the club. Yeah.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah. Now, this is one. Okay, now, of course, let's see here. Then, of course, it says, look who met me, Rain wrote, including a bulging eyeball emoji. Then it says the influencer posted a video of herself dancing on stage next to the 50-year-old Shaq, who played until the wee hours of the morning under his stage name Diesel. Yo, Shaq Diesel a nasty boy, but I gotta respect it. At least he a nasty boy with taste. I ain't gonna cap. Shaq Diesel, you might be a simp, but at least you be simping for some decent looking hoes. I mean, they might still be hoes, but you know what I'm saying? Hey. One thing I do know is that you love these hoes.
Now, wait a minute.
Isn't that what he said to Skip Bayless? One thing I know about you is you love these hoes.
Now, wait a minute.
There you go. Look who I met. I ain't gonna lie. Kind of a good looking, she's kind of a good looking little white woman. I don't know. Is she completely white or is she like a little Latin or something? Because that's a little thick to be a white bread. Don't you think? I don't know. That might be a señorita. Hey, yo. You know what's funny? You gotta kind of give it up to Shaq a little bit. He's kind of a hood ninja, bro. Do y'all notice that he's in a regular wife beater? Like, yo, shit, me and Shaq Dito, we got the same wife beater on right now, except I don't wear my shit out in public. Well, not in clubs. I mean, hey, and only Shaq Diesel could get away with that. Shaq Diesel literally got on a Hanes a wife beater, bro.
You ain't lying.
Hey, but you know what? Shaquille O'Neal, he could get away with that shit because that motherfucker's worth millions. Shit crazy, bro. Shit crazy. XL Pro says, the real problem is niggerism.
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Yo, that is actually kind of funny though, for real though. Cause yo, Shaq Diesel for real dude got like a Walmart tank top on, bro. Hey, but you know what? See, that's the thing too. When you get up to that type of money, bro, you don't even have to even dress up because motherfuckers already know what time it is, bro. Like XL Pro said, it's all about the money, bro. It's all about the money, bro. That's all it is. That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got that money, you getting that honey.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Especially if you got a name for yourself, bro. Shit. We see how sometimes Kanye was dressing. Shit, trust me. Hey, like when you got money, you ain't got to prove a goddamn motherfucking thing. You feel me? All you got to do is just show up, huh? Show up. Show up and show out, bro. So, you know, salute to Shaq Diesel. But the reason why I brought up the fact that everybody's mad at Shaq is because if y'all look at the comment section, people are going in talking shit. People are talking shit. Y'all want to see her one more time? I guess this is when she was 20. Oh, shit. Y'all want to see how she looked, I guess when she was 20? Here we go. Oh, she turned 21, from 20 to 21. Oh shit, she's smoking a blunt. Hold up, is she smoking a blunt? She sure is. Hey. Or she's not smoking a blunt. Maybe that wasn't a blunt.
This is a sick Negro.
All right. But yo, in the comment section of the comment section, a lot of people was kind of talking shit about Shaq Diesel online. What'd they say? I had one user that I read, and you know, it shows a male profile, right? Either this is a feminized hating ass male or a female said under the comment with Shaq Diesel. It says, I hate old ninjas with no family. You aren't a cool bastard, just a dirty old ninja. Mind you, it says Marxist lynches. Right? So, I don't know. Are you lynching people who do Marxism, or are you a Marxist who lynch people? You know? I don't even know if there's a white person or a black person because they look like they don't even have a real profile picture. But it's just like people are really mad at the fact that Shaquille O'Neal is dating a younger woman. And I guess the reason why is because the truth is just that, you know, when younger men see older men dating younger women, the truth is some of these younger guys get their heart broken because they can't compete. Because think about it, shit, I'm 45 and I can't even fucking compete with Shaq Diesel. You feel me? But just go figure, you know what I'm saying? Like a younger cats can compete with me, you feel me? Because I'm an older man. So, you know, not only just the wisdom, but, you know, probably got a drop on them when it comes to economics and finances. So yeah, so a lot of these times, some of these guys are kind of let down and they're kind of pissed off when they see that older cats could get these younger girls. Because guess what? Everything that the younger guy can't do, the older man can. And for the most part, everything that the younger dude can do, the man can do as well. There's not really much, unless you talk about collegiate sports or we talk about sports or something like that. There's not much that younger people could do, younger men could do versus what an older man can do, right? Because guess what? If a man's in shape, shit, we see LeBron James, he's 40 and he's still, he's still playing with the best of them. So, you know what I'm saying? So y'all could probably say, oh, he's not in his prime or all that, but that's neither here nor there. The whole point was the question is, older men can still do practically everything a younger man can do, except the fact that they usually have more finances. And a lot of men are gonna hate on this, and they're gonna say he a trick and all this stuff. But that's just how the cookie crumbles. Unfortunately, it's always been like that since the beginning of time. Even if people thought they could just rely on game, and we all know that game only works on broken women, don't we? So just think about that before you start talking about.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So hey, Shaq doesn't want to have fun with a prom star. He can have fun with a prom star, and I have no problem with him in the age, because guess what? As long as the people see, the thing is, it's only the black community who try to, dig police men and tell them, oh, they shouldn't date a certain age woman. You can do what the fuck you want. Most of these women on OnlyFans only made millions of dollars because here's the thing: you think young kids are making these OnlyFans women rich? Come on now, bro. We know damn well. We already know damn well that all these young kids is on that broke shit.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
You know what I mean? All right, so we've been about 42 minutes of time. Okay, we got through both discussion topics. So I guess we can kind of party and bullshit a little bit now. I can throw some skits on and talk shit a little bit, and maybe we could call it a night early. So I appreciate everybody who's tuning in. Yo, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling this shit, I really appreciate y'all. Come on, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all a little cheap when it comes to this super chats, y'all. But hey, it is what it is. So with that being said, okay, let's go show some skits. In the meantime, we can talk about that seminar that we're gonna have one day.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys, to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
I always do, and they never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
I'm gonna see if I can catch on this. Did y'all read her caption? Did you read it? Not the second time, the first time. I know. Check it out again. Let me see.
That's what I always do, and they never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
I'm gonna see if I can catch on this. Did y'all read her caption? Did you read it? Not the second time, the first time. I know. Check it out again. Let me see.
Yo, y'all could call it insecure or what, but I don't believe in having male friends, whether it's your homeboy, your brother, family member, or friend, being all up in your mix, when your girl's around, dog. Because be this, you might still love your brother, but that doesn't mean that your brother won't fuck your bitch. You know what I'm saying? Your brother might fuck around and fuck your bitch. You dig?
He ain't lying.
You dig? Shit, your own daddy will fuck your bitch. I said it. Yeah. Your own daddy, your brother, your daddy, your uncle, your homeboy will fuck your bitch.
It's really him. It's really him. You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
You know what I'm saying? You won't look. I'm not saying that your dad's a dirtbag. All I'm saying is your dad is a man. And guess what? It depends on the situation. Your daddy, your own daddy might fuck your bitch. Mm-hmm. For real. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's start the show. Hot 2, hot 3, hot AC from your radio live and uncut. Tonight, you cut me loose and having fun. Besides my job, but my job's about to get done. Yeah, that's how I'm operating. And I'm saying motherfuckers for cooperating. When I say, put your hands up.
You ain't lying.
Now, we do got some questions. We got to do some comments in the comment section. DJ Joseph says, hey, Cali West, Miami. XL Pro says Cardi got 3 kids with Offset. Days tripping in 2025. Hey man, hey, he got some. Hey, I think he got some gambling debts and some bills to pay, bro. He needs this shit. Yo. I guess he had to catch who he could get, bro. XL Pro says, do you have the stomach? Do you have the stomach? For real. DJ Joseph says only if she allow it. Yo, well, that's the thing. I'm not saying that your daddy would be bold enough to go try to fuck your bitch. What I'm saying is that your daddy will fuck your bitch if your bitch let him. If your bitch start flirting with your daddy and your mama ain't been giving up no pussy in like 15, 20 years, your dad might fuck around and fuck your bitch. That's all I'm saying. Now, DJ also says she allow it to the brother and dad will slide in that sandwich and not give a damn, just like she don't give a damn. Just saying. Oh no, of course I'm not shifting the blame just on a woman. They'll both be equally as wrong. But guess what? You still have to deal with your. I mean, I guess you could cut off your brother or your dad, but you still got to deal with your family. You don't have to deal with her anymore. But at the same time, if you like her and don't deal with her, you know, this is what I learned. Here's the thing. I know that we like to talk about what makes a hoe and this, that, and the other. But at the same time, we kind of understand too. It's to the point that it's not that I don't think that hoes can't be hoes. But I understand. But look, I'm man enough to understand that a woman, just like how a man wants to try a new pussy, a woman wants to try a new dick. A woman might want to sleep with another man. Unfortunately, I mean, the thing is, there's certain restraints why a woman probably wouldn't do that. She don't want to be classified as a hoe. She don't want to break her man's heart because, unfortunately, I have to say this, y'all. You know, women might want to sleep with other men, but that's usually because they already are not really into their man already. But let's just take in consideration the fact that also she might be into her man, but if you let people be in certain situations might happen. Like, for example, like women who work jobs. Yeah, I'm not telling you not to let your woman work a job, but she's more than likely to get fucked at her job. You know what I'm saying? Then get hurt. Then look, she's more than likely to get fucked at her job than she is to get a promotion. So you have to kind of understand it. You have to be willing to accept that if you're willing to let your woman work in the public, right? Or be willing to be with a woman who works, right? Then there's, a woman works at home. You think, okay, well, she's not really in traffic like that. But guess what? You still got UPS man. You still got a FedEx man. You still got Amazon Prime. You still got US Postal. You still got the neighbor. She could just go fuck with somebody who's close to home that you would never even think that she would fuck with. She might end up fucking the maintenance man. You never know. She might fuck the maintenance man. I mean, I'm not telling you not to live in fear. All I'm saying is just that, yes, what a woman allows. But guess what? The best way to make sure that your girlfriend does not fuck your brother or fuck your daddy or fuck your relative or your homeboy is to just keep them out of orbit. Just keep them from orbit out of each other. That's the best way. If you want your relationship to last, not saying that your relationship will last forever, but guess what? if you want your relationship to last, you will have to get your girlfriend to agree to certain things. Like no girls out, no girls night out, no going to the club. Girls night out, go to the club. It's just an opportunity for a chick to basically show off herself. And you know, not saying that she doesn't necessarily gonna go and fuck a guy every time she go out, but guess what? She's testing the waters. Are there any women, D Joseph, or any ladies who's ninja watching who disagree with me, who don't believe that girls' night out and going to the club is not a way to see if they can get some new dick? I told my ex-girlfriend, she told me and her almost got back with each other maybe like 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. And long story short is, the reason why me and her didn't get with each other is because we went out to dinner. And on the way back to dinner, she said that she was going to Vegas in a couple of months. And I was like, oh, you going to a host trip? And she got offended by it. And just off of that, we and her did not get back with each other. But guess what? I'm not going to handle any bad behavior. And what was ironic, I asked her, I said, yo, when me and you was together before, would you think I would have ever handle that? And she was like, no. So I'm like, why the fuck would you think that I would want to deal with it now? Mind you, me and her was together maybe 10 years ago. So go a year bigger. 4 years ago, I at least had to be at least 6 years more older. And I was already older than her already. Like, bitch, what the fuck are you thinking? And that's funny too, because when I told my older brother about it, my older brother was actually kind of upset with me about it because he felt that I shouldn't have told her that it was a host trip. He said my older brother thought I was out of line for saying that to her. I didn't think I was out of line because that's exactly what the fuck it is. And you know what's ironic too? It's because later on, I would say maybe not even a couple of days later, I would say maybe later on in our conversation that evening, even he admitted he was just saying, well, I still shouldn't have said it. But I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. Here's the thing, I'm Cali. I have no filter. That's who I am. I cannot be a liar. I'm gonna say how I feel. Now, my boy P. Francis. Hey, salute for the $5 super chat earlier, G. I think it was last week. I gave you a super chat, so I'm glad you're in here. I'd like to give you a prop. Salute to P. Francis for the super chat. You dig? Oh shit! Hold up, yo. P. Francis sent a super chat today again. Yo, salute to P. Francis for showing your boy some love, dog.
My nigga.
Oh, bro, for real.
My nigga.
Yes, sir. Bet that, G. I appreciate you. If only I could get the people who be coming in here talking shit to super chat, I'd be in a game. Shit, I'd be in a game. Now, D. Joseph says, oh, wow. Oh, let me go back to D. Francis. He says, what if it is an AI robot? Can you just program the loyalty, power, and directives? Hey, yo, you know what's crazy? I agree with you, P. Francis. Yes, you could probably go get you a robot. But you know what's the problem? Somebody's going to hack it to cheat. So look, yo, check this out. You're even going to have rules and parameters for your AI robot. Like you can't, look, yo, you can't let your robot go to the parts of town that does not have CCTV. Because if it goes to the part that has no CCTV, your robot is going to get robot graped, bruh. Dude, your AI is going to get robot graped and hacked, bruh. Bruh, your robot's going to go missing. They ain't going to be able to GPS locate it. They ain't going to be able to use the low jack. You know what's going to happen? One day when you're driving down Figueroa in 2040, you're going to see your whole robot on Figueroa selling robot poontang, bruh.
This is a sick Negro.
You're going to have to put parameters on your robot, too. Just like a computer. Yo, I don't know if you work in tech, P. Francis, but yo, you got to put parameters on your computer. Your computer fuck around, get a virus, catch computer aids, bruh.
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Think about it. You can't even have your computer or your phone go to certain websites because it could put a virus and they could be fucking trying to take shit out of your motherfucking account, bro. You dig? Shit, you gotta put around. G Francis said, "Damn, all that money gone. Stick to the JUCO, yeah. Hey, until it look, yo, or look, either stick to the JUCO or just keep your robot in the crib, bro. Keep your robot in the crib. If they ain't got no CCTV, if there's no CCTV on that corner, bro, you might have to keep your robot not too far. If you be having your robot go to like really serious missions, they're more liable to get robot napped. Ninja. P. Francis says, "What up, chat?" And then DJ Joseph says, "Oh wow." Then DJ Joseph says she was going to wild out. Of course, she was gonna wild out. And you know what? And I'm not mad at her. She just can't be with me. And I ain't gonna front. You know, I kind of fell off a little bit from what I was before. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say completely fell off, but I can honestly say was when I dealt with her, I would think I was at a good point in my life. But here's the thing, y'all. And Coach Greg Adams was talking about this week. When you deal with a chick who's broke or their money ain't right or finances are not right, it's never they're gonna pull you down before you bring them up. Because that's the thing I was trying to do. I was trying to bring her up, but she did not want to be brought up. She still just wanted to be, a young chick. She just wanted to be a young chick. Even though she's an older chick now, she just wanted to be a young chick. And unfortunately, that's something that people need to get into. Unfortunately, I put real adult, or I try to instill real adult responsibilities with her. And, and I ain't gonna lie, it ended up breaking me because, I'm the one, getting to work late because I had to go drop her ass off from work too. And I had to go pick her up and put wear and tear on my nice new car and shit like that. And, I'm telling you, when you deal with a person who's beneath you, you're better off almost just like, if you literally like them like that, let them stay at their mama crib, let them stay at their people's crib, let them rise up. Once they get their shit together and start kind of getting their shit moving, then maybe you can consider joining forces. But guess what? You got to meet someone. You got to deal with someone who meets you at their level. You feel me? I mean, there's a lot of other ways I could have handled it as well. But hey, life is a learning lesson. Now, Sky Daddy 44444 says Trady B and Sugar Booger Diggs a match made in hell. Right. Well, hey, they gonna learn. Hey, remember what Lawrence Fishburne said to Trey in Boys in the Hood? Oh, you gonna learn. Oh yeah, you gonna learn.
He ain't lying.
Mm-hmm. Now, Sky Daddy says salute to everyone, to Cali West and everyone in the chat. We appreciate you, Dig. 17th and L says, how can Diggs marry Cardi B if Cardi B is still married? I know I'm late. Well, 17th and L, the reason why is because she's trying to pressure him to get married because, like, here's the thing. The divorce of Offset is almost finalized. But here's the thing. If Homeboy pops the question, Cardi B will give Offset whatever the fuck he want, bruh. Just to go get married. Just so she could show the world that she's, like, back to being remarried. Because here's the thing. She got a point to prove. I mean, the truth is, for her to truly prove that point, she would have to be married to Stefon Diggs guy for 20 years. But she wants to prove a point right now. Women like to prove their point right this minute. So, that's what it is, 17 though. My boy Sky Daddy 4444 says, for the collection plate, I appreciate
My nigga.
Hey, dog. Salute. I appreciate that, G. I needed that, your boy. Tardy B. Right. Tardy B. I like that, Tardy B. Because you're saying what we can't say, the R word. Tardy B. I like that. Tardy B. Yeah, because if you listen to how she talks like she's a little, like, special, don't she? Don't she talk like she's special? And look, just for everybody who's coming in, I'll show it again too. D. Joseph says she's going to do the same thing to him too. Well, look, Stefon Diggs. Here's the thing. I think he got a plan. Here's the thing. Stefon Diggs, he's not a monogamous man anyway, and I don't think Cardi B's putting that much pressure on him to be loyal just yet. But here's the thing. Women like to change up. Long story short is, look, Stefon Diggs just wants to be married to her enough to the point that he could get some goddamn money out of her. And that's what he wants. He wants some money out of her. She might not even see that yet, but he wants some money out of her. If he was to go get married and stay with her and stick to her, it's only for the money. It's only for the money. That's what I believe. For real. That's what I truly believe. As a matter of fact, look at Cardi B. Look, I'm gonna pull her up real quick. Look how she's talking.
Bro, this is Shirley. Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's your baby daddy, bitch. That's my baby daddy too, girl. Well, what now? I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out, bitch.
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
This is a sick Negro.
Hey, XL Pro says Offset want money too. Hell, motherfucking yeah. Hey, as far as I'm concerned, Cardi B's the reason why Cardi B got such a great career is because she attached herself to Offset. Wouldn't you agree? Shit, hey, Offset, Offset, he need that money.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
All for him getting all his cash. As a matter of fact, from what I heard, he got some money and a property, but he wants one more property and his taxes taken care of.
My nigga.
Yeah. She complained on rap songs and all that. Hey, look, hey, bitch better have my money. What'd he say? What'd she say? He said, pay me what you owe me. Bitch better have my money. Now, Sky Daddy says, womb donors at best. Shit, nasty nut and a fistful of 20s at best. He said, these ninjas tripping.
Emotional damage.
Motherfucker going crazy over there. For real, huh? Man. I don't know. I think Stefon Diggs might be turned into a male gigolo. D. Joseph said that's what I see as well. Then 17 of them said he's gonna need the bread for all them kids you gotta pay for. Exactly.
You ain't lying.
Hey, shit. That's why the more and more I keep on talking about this, the more and more I keep on understanding like why he's getting with Cardi B. Like, hey, he might fuck around and marry this bitch for real, bro, because he need that shit for real, bro. Hey, he need that money, bro, for real, bro.
I can't believe you did this. I'm appalled. You ain't Paul. You a nigga that steals.
Shit, that nigga was like, 50, I need a meal ticket, G. D. Joseph says Diggs and Offset going to get their paper for Cardi B. Right. Well, might as well. 17 and up says, didn't she have a song saying F with me and get some money? I don't know, did she? Oh my God.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
You CSI! It's all bullshit. All of it.
Hey, run me that money.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Yo, I remember one time at my job, they were supposed to give us our yearly bonus, right? But they didn't give us our yearly bonus month. It took them like 2 months to give us our yearly bonus, right? And my supervisor came to work, and in front of everybody, I went into my supervisor. I was like, "Run me my money now." Everyone decided I was dying laughing, bro.
This is a sick Negro.
Because she was just standing there like, she didn't know what to say. But I was just playing. Shit. Run me my money now. Shit. Sky Daddy says, City Boy is up. For real, bro. Ninja. Hey. What did Dr. Umar say?
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Yeah, Dr. Umar, he be right sometime. D. Joseph says, she's saying get some money when that money going to be split by 2 of her baby fathers. Goddamn.
Emotional damage.
Hey, well, you know what? For what I see, there's a lot to go around.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
P. Francis says Stefon Diggs is going to have Cardi B pay his child support. Oh, man. Hey. Could you be mad at him at this point? Huh?
Perfect.
Boy. Like, the more I keep talking about it, the more and more it gets better for Offset and Stefon Diggs, bro.
He ain't lying.
Fellas, do not think y'all gonna end up like Stefon Diggs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get a Cardi B. Y'all gonna get the 2-move version of Cardi B, bro. You ain't gonna get the Cardi B that y'all want. Trust me, bro. You're not.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Cause Rihanna, she got ASAP on a leash, bro. I think the only way if her and ASAP was ever break up, the only way he could have to get child support is if he could show that he's the primary custodian or the primary caretaker of them kids, bro. But these hoes are getting smart. But I think Cardi B dumb. I think she'd rather show to the world that she could get married again. You know what I'm saying? Than just to stick it out and just have this and just be baby mama number 5.
Silence, you funny fool! I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
Sheesh. All right. What else I got for y'all? Oh, hey, let me show you another reason not to get married. Another reason not to get married too is that it's like, back in the day, here's the thing, especially black men, y'all, black men, they're willing to take any woman. They're willing to take single mothers. They're willing to take women who are obese or well overweight. Maybe they weren't all the ways obese, but maybe they're overly thick. He could have got a better woman, but he decided to, have a scarcity mindset and just get with these chicks because they were kind of cute. Look how these hoes be talking about y'all. Check this out.
2 shoes, live life by the book. Ass nigga, I don't want him. He's boring. I'm tired. I'm gonna cheat him. I'm gonna cheat him.
Nasty bitch.
And do you see this goofy ass bitch's head? I got more. Look, I got a low boy, and I got more hair than this bitch right here, bro. But look what she got to say.
I don't want no goody 2 shoes, live life by the book. Ass nigga, I don't want him. He's boring. I'm tired. I'm gonna cheat him. I'm gonna cheat him.
Emotional damage.
These hoes don't give a fuck. So fellas, you don't give a fuck either. Now, DJ Joseph, I seen on Facebook, she had asked a question. She had asked why the men sleep with a woman and then not want to be with her after they slept with her. Well, it depends on the circumstance on how he slept with her. And I have to be honest with you, I wouldn't even say it depends on the circumstance of how he slept with her. It depends on the circumstance of what such a situation that he got. If he's an ain't shit nigga and she didn't give a fuck that he was an ain't shit nigga, that nigga's gonna fuck, pull up his hands, and be up out of here. If a dude is kind of a decent dude and a girl give a nigga some cheeks, that doesn't guarantee that he's gonna necessarily be with her just because he clapped in cheeks. But it will give him definitely a incentive to stick around. And a lot of the reason why men tend not to stick around after women give them sex is because women usually tend to change up after sex. I still remember there's this one chick, and she was probably the only chick who did this to me before. Me and her got with each other, and I ain't gonna lie, she was kind of like a little thick bitch, or what we consider thick, bitch was kind of fat. She wasn't like obese fat, like overly obese, but she was kind of a chunky chick, but cute, right? I remember me and her hooked up, and when me and her hooked up, the sex was bomb, right? I was like, this is some good ass pussy. Like, oh, okay, I could kind of keep you around, right? But I'll say after the first time we kicked in, it was all good. She basically was telling me like, oh, if I want to keep my smashing, I got to break bread. And I'm not saying that I didn't break a little bit of bread. I didn't have to, and I can honestly say I didn't have to break no big bread on her. So it wasn't really that much of a big deal. But that was probably, one time where I kind of knew, okay, chick, you ain't really feeling me like that, right? But, best believe I ended up dropping her, but why? Because I had them having too many other girls to fuck with. So, she was kind of one who was asking for bread, and the other ones weren't really asking for bread that much. So I just ended up just pushing her to the side. So to answer your question on Facebook, D Joseph, that's why women tend to show their ass after they give you sex. They usually use sex as a bargaining chip, and men tend to not like that, especially if that's what they only wanted in the first place. So women have to kind of gauge that. Now, DJ Joseph says her two baby daddies are going to get their shit taken care of. Laughing my ass off. Cardi B, so damn blind. Facts. Sky Daddy says P. Francis, plot twist, off suck and sugar booger Diggs planned this the whole time. Oh shit.
You sell some! It's all bullshit. All of it.
Hey. Man.
Really him. You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Damn. I don't know, but that's crazy. Think about it. It's literally working in their favor. Offset is going to be set for the longest. You feel me? And he gets to live his bachelor life, and he has kids to go on with his legacy. Now, Skydaddy 4444 says, "Who's blockhead auntie talking reckless like this?" Exactly. Thanks. D. Joseph says, "I was seeing their opinion, Callie." I know. But I'm putting my opinion too. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm vocalizing my opinion. I meant to type it in at work, but I got busy. You work at night, I work in a day. Well, I work a day and night, but Sky Daddy says Faith Evans, thick or fat? She was fat. Look, she was fat. She just wasn't. Oh, here's the thing. There's levels to degrees of fatness. You know what I'm saying? Technically, fat is anything over, your BMI, right? But to make it easier for these people that way these black people ain't outside of my house, with pitchforks and fucking effigies of me. You know what I'm saying? I just had to kind of just, sometimes I mince words to keep the peace. But anyone who knows already know. Now, D. Joseph says, off my post, having conversations with people, let people have their own option. I like that. And I'll be tuned in. D. Joseph says she just wanted money. Oh, hell nah. Right. Yeah. Well, essentially, that's why she fell off with me. And one night, I remember she knocked on my door one time. Fucking try to get me to take her to the hospital type shit or something like that. Like some weird shit. Like, I ain't talked to this bitch in forever. Knocking on my door. I almost had to call the cops on the bitch. Even though I don't like the cops. P. Francis says, Sky Daddy, he said they 4D chest Cardi B. That's what it's starting to look like. Sky Daddy says, always keep leverage and options, fellas. Got to. Hey, one woman is less As one woman is too close to none. 17th and L says, F with me and get some money. Cardi B. D. Joseph says, I see the person for them, not about their money, not about their materialistic, because I'm a Caribbean girl. I never knew you was Caribbean. Interesting. Really? What island? Sky Daddy says, agree on Fat Evans. I mean, was she pretty? Yeah, she had a pretty face, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, damn, girl. I mean, face card was on point. I mean, I ain't saying that you can't be a fat girl and still be pretty, but she was definitely fat, bro. Definitely fat. Especially back in our days, too. That was definitely fat. You know what's so funny? What we used to consider fat in the 80s and the 90s, that's considered almost thick nowadays. Now, them girls look kind of like, for example, yo, is it me or is the girl from Moesha not even that fat now? Now that you look at, compared to what you see now on the street now, the chick on Moesha and Meet the Parkers was not that big. She was kind of more big. She kind of was more big on top. Like she probably had a little bit of a gut and more chest heavy. And, the fat, sometimes fat goes to, fat trouble spots for women. Trouble zones for women is their stomach, their breast, and their face, and their handles. But if you look at Moesha, at the Parker daughter, at old girl, she wasn't compared to nowadays, she would not have even been considered fat compared to now, even though she was clearly the fat girl in the show. And you know what's actually crazy? As much as I did like Brandy as a singer and I thought that she was kind of good looking. The other girl was the show. Like, let's just be real. The chunky girl was the show. Yes, Duchess Vaughn. All right, fine. Let's put some respect on her name, Duchess Vaughn. Yeah, Duchess Vaughn was not even that big. Especially when she was on the Parkers, she actually lost a little bit of weight on the Parkers. Like, I don't know if she's married or she wanted to get married or something, but she started to kind of trim down a little bit on the Parkers. Shit, we all see Monique. Monique, she's still big, but she ain't even really big like she used to anymore. She is not even remotely how she used to be anymore. Let's see what Lizzo does. Because Lizzo out here flossing herself. And I must say, I'm actually proud of Lizzo. Even though she's still fat, still proud of her. Now, Peter Francis says, for a second, I thought you were talking about Monique. I will talk about I talked about Monique after the fact, Mrs. Parker. But that's just mine, yeah. Yeah, Miss Parker was big as a house when she was on the Parkers. She just started losing the weight to I think she just recently started losing the weight maybe 6 years ago or something like that. 17 says, if your face is fat as a woman, they call you fat. The girl's body could still be slim, but they still call her fat. Of course, no. Hey, I agree. Look, I agree. Hey, especially in white communities. Let's be real, y'all. Most of us grew up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? We talking like in hood rates. All the white people who watching in here are probably confused, like, huh? That's thick. That looks like a fat woman to me, Callie West. For real. 17 says Monique on the Parkers was built like Dr. Robotnik. Oh my God, Dr. Robotnik. Sheesh. DJ Joseph says Trinidad and Tobago. My dad from Trinity and Dominican Republic. My mom Haitian. Ah, nice. Salute to you. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was Muslim. I mean, not saying that you can't be Caribbean and a Muslim, but I thought you was a Muslim. Because I swear sometimes you used to wear like a little, I don't know, like this little thing. I used to think that you was Muslim. But I know that you starting to wear your hair out again and stuff like that. So now Monique head don't fit her body. Well, here's the thing though, Sky Daddy. It does now because here's the thing, yo. When these women do these lap band surgeries, unless they keep up with their workout, like for example, Monique probably changed her diet, But Monique kind of got thick again. She's not fat, obese, but I seen something where she had on like a bikini or some type of, not bikini, but she had on some lingerie, and her head was matching her big head was matching her big body. Like she wasn't fat, but she's still a little round. So I know what you mean. But I know what's her name? Star Jones was her name. Star Jones, she definitely looked like a Rockweiler. I don't know if y'all remember Star Jones. P. Francis says Lizzie about to get with Offset. Then said Lizzie about to get with Offset. Then Dak Prescott. Sheesh, really? You think so? DJ Joe said, nah, not Muslim. My bad. No disrespect. Hey, we got Muslim brothers in the righteous sphere. You know, I'm just asking. I thought, why? I thought you was Muslim. So no disrespect. So salute. Salute to the Trinidadian Shabagos. My people is Jamaican, so no doubt. Sky Daddy says Monique lingerie. Yeah. Hey, you know what? For a fat bitch, for a fat bitch, Monique still look kind of good for a fat bitch. You know, she could stay. She always had a face card. She was a big hoe. D Joseph says, I test religions to see what's different. I see what it is. I'm just a woman walking on this world. Okay. No doubt. Okay. I feel you. Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay. Well, I'm kind of glad, I ain't saying that anything's wrong to be Muslim, but, I just know Muslim women, they kind of, if they following the real truth to the belief, they're not going to be that fun. So, no disrespect to the faith. I'm just saying, sometimes what's good for you tend to be boring, right? Now, we were just talking about big hoes, weren't we?
I'm recording. I'm gonna get off my double chin. Dang.
Yo.
I'm recording.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get off my double chin. Dang.
Wow, my God. 17 and 0 says, I remember oh shit. He says, I remember Star Jones and her marrying that absolutely gay dude. Facts. DJ Joseph says, right. Sky Daddy 444 says, Niggy.
I'm recording.
Niggy. And he was surprised. He did not expect to get caught on camera doing that. Niggy. P. Francis says Lizzo going to follow Cardi B playbook. Whoo! Y'all think so? Well, Lizzo better get started on it because here's the thing, Cardi B was a little bit smart. She got pregnant when she was kind of young. Lizzo getting up there in age, y'all. Lizzo getting up in age. So she needs to hurry up and get on that quick. If I'm not mistaken, Lizzo got to be about 36. Lizzo got to be about 36, y'all. Lizzo ain't no young chick no more. When she came out, she was barely kind of young. But Lizzo came out a long time ago too, but now she's kind of an old bitch, man. D. Joseph says, Miss Piggy, Miss Blow Up Potato, laughing my fucking ass off. Well, yo, remember Sesame Street, DJ? Remember Sesame Street had Miss Piggy and Kermit the Frog? Kermit the Frog would represent a skinny black dude, and Miss Piggy was a African-American woman. Look at it now. Fast forward it now, 20, 40 years later. What do women do? Dress like Miss Piggy, even though they're fat, they still dress super sexy as if they're like weigh 105 pounds. They always have these wigs. There's all this makeup, these eyelashes like the Muppets. Like, there's some subliminal brainwashing, bro. P. Francis says, how can dudes show themselves with them big girls like that? I ain't gonna lie, yo. I ain't gonna lie, P. Francis. I fuck some big bitches, but I'll never be caught dead with them. I don't give a fuck. That bitch is gonna come on the internet or not. They could say, yeah, Callie fucked him or Callie this, that, and the other. But guess what? You ain't gonna see me hugged up and fucking, yeah, you ain't gonna see me all hugged up and all fucking holding hands with the bitch or kissing on the bitch. I don't give a fuck. That's what you're not gonna do. No, I don't give a fuck. A bitch could come out here and bust me out all she want. But guess what? She ain't gonna have no pictures of me and her hugged the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Sky Daddy 4444 says Tardy is cut. She going to look wild at 50. Lizzo 37. See, she a year older. She a year older. Yeah, man. Lizzo needs to. She needs to figure it out. And by no means is she a not bad looking woman at all. She's just big and she's just on some bullshit and she a little bit kind of nasty. Talk about nasty. Let's talk about the opposite of nasty. It says, damn. Okay. That's just a white woman with a perm, but goddamn. Now that's tight work right there, boy. Now that's some tight work right there. He said, 17 Lil said this Ninja Cali West is wild with a chunk piece on Sesame Street and they be right. And it be right. No, for real. Hey, it's real, bro. It's programming. Yo, think about it. 227. 227 had that chick that we always be, sometimes us nasty boys, we be yearning for some old fat nasty shit. Cause remember, I was all fucking fiending for some what was her name? The girl from 227. Remember her and the chick who looked like each other? One of them was Caribbean and the other one's a Black American, but they literally look like sisters. Remember we were talking about them last week? But a chick from 227, look, it's funny because the mom from Sister, right, was the chick from 227, right? I forgot her name, but we were just talking about her the other week. Remember I showed you a picture of how they both look like each other? But, yo, it will start being programmed as this. And what's crazy is that if you look now, them chicks wasn't even that big compared to the chicks that are how they're big now. But it was already in the programming for us to start liking chicks like that. Like, they're kind of attractive, but they're still kind of fat. Sky Daddy says Becky with the good hair. She got good everything, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I ain't gonna cap, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Women, they're very powerful, man. I hate to try to admit that, but women are very powerful. Like, you could know everything about women, but this chick fucking go in front of you doing all that shit, she ain't even naked. And the motherfucker might buckle. Even me. On a nice Savannah, Georgia day, and she come out here talking about, Cali West, I'm glad that you came down for your podcast seminar. You know what I'm saying? My mama and them, they left town, but they left me a little bit of cake, a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of vanilla cake to give you with some Southern hospitality. Shit, bro. Your boy Cali gonna... I'm saying I ain't gonna control myself, bro. I'm gonna be coming back from vacation for Savannah, Georgia with a straw hat. No, not a straw hat, but a fedora. Not even a fedora. You know what? I guess a fedora. Not a fedora hat, but the opposite of fedora. Kind of like that hat that nigga was wearing on Get Out. Like a little straw hat. I might have y'all gonna see me in a 3-piece suit. And I'm gonna be talking like the niggas from the Sinners, bro. Talk about, I'm sorry, y'all. I can't be talking about this hating, but not that we hate women over here, but I can't be talking about this RP stuff over here, y'all. Look like your boy, Cali West. I'm about to make her an honest woman. I know she's probably a 304, but I'm gonna make a decent woman out of her. You hear? All right. I don't want to hear none of that red pill foolishness now. Man, they know what they're doing, bro. They know what they're doing, bro. 17-0 said thick piece. Sky Daddy says thirsty for that warm embrace. Oh, that embrace is gonna be warm, all right. I'm gonna make sure it's warm. 17-0 says Jackie and my fake old lady Kim Whitley. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Jackie and Kim Whitley. Damn, no, it's Kim Whitley. And you know what's so funny? Jackie's name is, I forgot her last name, but it's Jackie something. But their names sound similar, like Jackie Kimmy and then Kimmy Whitley or something like that. But their names rhyme. Now, Pete Preston says, nah, Kelly, she going to hand you a straw hat and a sack and say, nah, get to work with the smile. Oh, you think she got a slave buck fantasy, huh?
Emotional damage.
Be honest, y'all. Will y'all let her call you the N-word once in the bedroom? Y'all probably wouldn't still be like, sheesh. Goddamn, bro. My God. Shit. I might have to put on a straw hat and a sack, burlap sack, and name myself Toby. Toby needs some of that white sugar. I'm here for my payment. I'll rip off that potato sack like Superman. D. Joseph says, I have to do my college assignment. Glad to come to your live. I appreciate you, my love. And I'm glad to learn a little bit more about you. Now I'm going to tease you a little bit more now that I know you ain't a Muslim now. Yeah, because some of your little posts a little spicy. But we're going to talk about that later. So I appreciate you for tuning in, DJ Joseph. Much love. 17th says, Jackie Harry. Yeah, right. See, Jackie Harry, Kim Whitley. That shit rhyme, bro. 17th says F no. Man, come on, man. You gotta take a joke. I don't know, 17th. You might be the main one in a burlap sack. You might be the main one in that burlap sack. You know what I'm saying? You know how y'all melanated people are when it comes to these white women, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So let me have to get Dr. Umar on the case.
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Yes, Lord. Got to stay focused.
That shit is crazy. I really don't like that guy. I really don't like Ja Rule.
Make a nigga.
Oh, you a Muslim now? No more dope game.
That shit is crazy. I really don't like that guy. I really don't like Ja Rule.
Make a nigga.
Hey, I like teasing 17th because that'll never be me. Only because it would be funny, but he be explaining this shit. Like, I know, man, but it'd be funny, dog. Your responses would be, your rebuttals would be funny as hell too. Shit. Oh shit. 17 was like,
this is a sick Negro.
Shit, that pink flesh though, man. That pink flesh be calling. That pink flesh be calling.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Yo, I could definitely understand why he ended up in that situation. Bruh. Yo, man. There's no way if you was to bump into 7 women like this who look like this, trust me, yo, the condom officially left the building.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Bruh, for real. For real. Okay. My boy 17 now, he got an explanation. Oh boy. Ooh, my allergy is kicking in now. He says, not in a burlap sack or being called the N-word by no white girl. No matter if she's smashing. Now I smashed though. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. That might be a little much, dog. That might be a little much that she wants to do that N-word fetish. Because it's like, oh, so that's what you really want to call me. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's so funny that you said that 17th and 0? Because I was fucking a white girl, right? And the white girl wasn't these lily white girls. Like, no cap. When I first met her, and ironically, I met her through my brother. But when he introduced me to her, I thought that she was just a lily white girl. But she was like one of those lily white girls who's always into black guys. So she was kind of into black. Like, she ended up having like 3 like biracial kids. But I remember I brought her over, and I remember she was like calling me nigga and stuff. I had to go like, yo, girl, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not saying anything because you're a white girl, but I'm just let her know, like, yo, I don't like when people call me nigga. Like, y'all don't see on this show that I use ninja all the time, that I rarely use nigga. You know what I'm saying? I really think it's really a rude way to describe people, especially a woman to a man, to a black man. I think that is, you know, I think it's very nasty and disgusting, and it's very, very low. I think it's very low. Is shit. Call me bro is probably just as bad from a woman too, but yeah, I'm not really too big on the N-word, so I don't know if I'm trying to get no N-word play. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, like that's what you really want to say. Like, you know? And I thought I'd even say shit. The black girl would even be lucky if she said it in the bed and get away with it. For real. And Scott 80 says salute to 17th and 0 for having morals. You gotta stand for something, bro. If you don't stand for something, if you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for everything.
He ain't lying.
So salute to you on that, my G.
My nigga.
That was still funny though. You might still put on a burlap sack though.
This is a sick Negro.
You might stop at the N-word part, but you might be like, what you gonna do if I put on this burlap sack? All right, y'all. All right, let's. I didn't even mean to stay on here that long, but yo, let's matriculate this ball down the field. G, what else I got for y'all? What else I got for y'all? I know I got something for it. Oh, he says, I don't even want no black broad calling me ninja to me. That's an equivalent to me calling her a beach. Yo, it's funny to say that because I feel like when women call you a nigga, I kind of feel like she's calling you a bitch. Don't you think that's literally synonymous? I almost kind of feel like I hear what you're saying about equivalency because I agree with that. But I would even double down on what you just said and say that if she's calling you a nigga, she's essentially calling you like a bitch. Like, she's like disrespecting you, nigga. Like, okay. Like, you know, if you call me a nigga, I'm gonna treat you like, hey, if you keep on calling me a nigga, I'm gonna treat you like I'm a nigga. You feel me? See, then that's when, you know, authorities might get involved, right? But see, that's why, the first time that she called me a nigga, that's the last time she's gonna call me a nigga. Because think about it, they really only say that to disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? They really say that to disrespect you. So yeah. Now I thought this skit was funny. My boy Dwayne Rhodes sent this to me, I believe. Check this out.
I don't know what it is, but for some reason, when I kiss you, it's like I'm kissing my brother.
Believe me, it makes perfect sense.
It just feels wrong. And yet, so right.
What do you mean you had sex with your own mother? She was throwing herself at me, Doc. Jesus Christ, Marty! She's a lot younger. It's not what it sounds like. I don't even understand how you're still here. Surely you must have undone something. Unless... Yes, we can still fix this. We just have to send you back to stop the sex from ever happening.
Wait, Marty, you can't go through with this.
There's two of you?
You had a three
Yeah.
with your mother
Uh-huh.
and yourself.
Yo.
This is a sick Negro.
Yo. Doc. What can I say? He's a sick Negro, bro. He's a sick Negro. Yes. Just because he's a white man, he can still be a sick Negro. Now, 17 says that's the way I roll, Kelly West. She called me a ninja. She gets treated like a hose, and I'll leave her alone afterwards. If we together, we show each other respect. I agree. Because if she didn't like something that you did or said something to her, you wouldn't hear the end of it. So I agree. And, in context, I believe in context, you might be able to let her slide. Let's just say she just says, y'all was just talking about something, y'all was joking and she was like, nigga, please. You could be like, baby, I know you was just kind of kidding. And I know you might say that around your friends, but yo, don't call me a nigga. I mean, everybody deserves a certain chance within context. Now, if you're like, girl, I don't want you to go out. And she's like, nigga, fuck you. You ain't my daddy, blah, 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 blah. Then the bitch get, she don't get no more chances, right? So no doubt. He says Alabama Back to the Future. For real. But yo, I did kind of think that was a little bit odd in Back to the Future. Like, didn't y'all think that was a little odd in Back to the Future that they even had that scene? That was probably the only scene that troubled me. And it's funny because Coach Greg Adams said that's one of his favorite movies. But one thing I always kind of thought in that movie was was that he knew. Like, the mom didn't know, but the dad, the son knew. And he still was in that peculiar situation with his own mama, bro. Like I don't know. Just think about that, y'all. Let's think about that for a second. He said 17 says that's different. Just not no aggressive-ish. But yo, 17 though. I can't believe that the best time to check people is when it's soft. Sometimes the best time to check somebody is when y'all cool. You feel me? Sometimes the best time to address something with someone is when y'all cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you feel like someone disrespects you, like let's just say you're at work, right? And you have your set of tools right here. You guys are assigned the tools, but then like someone takes one of the tools, but then you're cool with him. He'll just say, "Hey man, Bradley, hey, I know you you're my boy, but yo, if you grab my torque wrench, you got to put it back, or before you even, or if you grab it, you got to at least let me know, because I don't want to be looking around all around the shop for my torque wrench, right? Or I'm looking for my power drill. So like, let's respect each other's boundaries, right? So just because you check somebody, you don't have to check with somebody. Like, checking somebody doesn't mean necessarily like dissing them. It just checking if they're okay, doing a temperature check. Hey, like, if you're gonna borrow my tools, you need to let me know before you grab my tools. You feel me? Because maybe I might need to take the torque wrench in the field, and now I can't take it out in the field. You feel me? So, you don't have to let things get bad, That's when you can just talk to people straight up. Now, 17 now says most niggas will smash their own. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Emotional damage.
Bruh.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
17, Sky Daddy. I hope not. And let's just be real. If that's what you believe, Not saying that you're wrong, but whose fault would that be? Would that be them? Would that be the sons, or would that be their mother's fault? Just think about that. You know the answer to that. You know the answer to that. Why? Because every time you go on the street, you always be asking these people certain questions. So if anybody's having this type of perversion, you know what I'm saying? Who you got to blame? You would have to blame the parents at that point, right? You would have to blame the mom and the dad for not being there to protect the child. 17 says, as a kid, I loved Back to the Future, but as I got older, he says, as I got older, I realized that Marty and his mom thing was strange. Yo, as a kid, I didn't dwell on it, but every time I thought about Back to the Future, I always kind of thought about that scene, like that never sat well with me, even as a kid. Like I didn't dwell on it, but as I got older, I'm like he was messing with his mom's, and he knew that was his mom's. You feel me? So that shit was crazy. So he said, "You're right, bruh." Yeah, man. You know, hey, we here to fellowship and talk our shit. You know, we do movie reviews here. Sky Daddy says, "Look at who Ninjas is having babies with." I rest my case. Son husbands, right? But hey, I don't disagree with you. I just posed the question to you that who did where did they get that behavior from? Because here's the thing, man. This chick I was messing with, and you know what's crazy? She tried to get pregnant on me too. But the reason why she didn't get pregnant on me is because I would not bust a nut in her. That's one thing about me. My pull-out game is pretty good. But I wouldn't bust inside her. I'll always just, at the last minute, I'll just be like, I pull out and be like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Paint the wall, paint her, paint it all, but just not inside her. And what's crazy is this chick, I remember, after she had her third baby or something like that, or fourth baby, because this chick, I don't know why, these chicks be getting baby fever. She had a few kids, man. But I remember one thing about her is, I remember the first time I went over to see her, and I think her kids wasn't over there, but she was naked. She always liked to be naked in our house. Ever since I remember meeting her, from the first day, I think for the first day, I knew I was gonna smash, because she invited me, she was already naked, okay? So I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna smash. You know what I'm saying? Okay, she already naked, you know what I'm saying? And she want me to get naked. Oh, we could definitely fuck it, But long story short is, but even after that, I would notice that she'll still be naked. Dude, I remember I pulled up to her in the daytime and she came outside of her house, out of her apartment, right? She didn't live in a big building. It was a small, it was kind of like a tripleplex or something like that. That's what it's called, a quadruplex or something like that. But she came out butt ass naked in the broad daylight, butt ass naked to my car, bro. Talk about come in, bro. I'm like, bitch. Mind you, her kids are there. So look, when kids start to see their women, especially, they're not supposed to see their mom indecent for that same reason. And that's kind of why I guess sometimes, black men tend to give a lot of fat women a little bit of play, is because they end up realizing they end up being used to women with fat bodies and seeing that as attractive. Because guess what? I'm not trying to be perverted or nothing, but if your mom has a certain type of look, there's a possibility that you might like that, or you might not. This is what it is. You might like the opposite of your mom, but you will never say that your mom, or the type that your mom is a bad looking person, because that's your mom, right? You always kind of for some reason, it's kind of it's kind of like how your mom might look at you and think you're handsome, even though everybody else thinks that you're ugly. You kind of think you'll kind of sign beauty in your mom. You feel me? And it goes both ways. Now, 17 says, well, Jim Jones' mom taught him how to kiss down, and Blueface's mom compared his jug to her new boyfriend. What do you mean her jug? His junk? His junk? But that's crazy. That's crazy. But I remember that Jim Jones brought that up. Sky Daddy says, I blame the man always. Weak men, that is. Well, hey, if there's no father involved at that point, I would have to kind of blame the mom. He says, Oedipus complex. Okay. 17th and 0 says, I had a broad on top of me. I tried to get her off me without throwing her, and she would not get off in time and told me she wanted it. And well, they got some broads that walk around their house naked in broad daylight and out their house naked. No, I learned that. And you know what's so funny too? That what's crazy is that she was not the only chick that I've seen do that. Like, she's not the only one I've seen do that. Like, I had an ex who, she did that. And she had older kids too. Like, and it was funny too because her daughter used to walk around kind of naked too a couple of times. And I ain't gonna lie, I think her daughter wanted me to wax. And if y'all have to know, her daughter was well above age. Her daughter had to be at least 23, 24. And low key, I think her daughter kind of wanted it too, straight up. I just didn't know how to go about it. And I know that sounds kind of scandalous, but there's a reason why, you're not supposed to bring, men around your kids, especially if, one, I won't say they have to worry so much about, we won't have to worry about me being young, but they're of age and 23 years old. At that point, that's not even like an 18-year-old girl or nothing like that. Like at this point, she grown. We come to this age that we can literally date these women and their daughters. He says, Sky Daddy says, not to mention the show, but Fallen State, we all attract someone just like our moms. Shit crazy. And then 17L says, his wood, his hammer. 17L says, I had an ex that walked out the house naked and she had some big titties. Right. And here's another too. I just noticed that women like that, they're never any good. Any chick who's like free spirited like that, like, free with her body like that, she gonna want to go and, she's on that level. And don't be wrong, the sex was amazing. But did I want to leave any seed with her? No. And, and it's funny too, because for what it's worth, she was a good looking chick, but you know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody's baby mama who be walking butt ass naked in front of everybody and be trying to get knocked up by a bunch of niggas. Because it's hard to say this, but she done got a few baby daddies. Like, goddamn, bitch. Now, Scott Daddy says, great shows always. He said, gotta bounce. Seek first. Hey, yo, I appreciate you for the $2 super chat.
My nigga.
Appreciate the participation, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna catch you in the morning, day 25, bro. 17 says, I was shocked at first, then I stopped worrying about it. Right. But then, like, oh, so you had a chick, and your girlfriend kept on doing it, just kept on running out in the house naked, and you still dealt with it? Like, to what capacity? Interesting. He said she was for everybody. She had the work, though. Oh, okay. So let me ask a question. So, I mean, what was that situation after that when you kept seeing her walking out with titties? Like, did you take it seriously or what? Like, expound upon that, because that's pretty interesting. With that being said, I do want to go to the next clip before we get up out of here. Because, I like to, show y'all some shit to grow on. What I got for y'all?
Look at her. She finna come in. Look at her trying to get my brother's attention. She always walking by our house trying to get my brother attention. She just an old cougar. Don't nobody want her. She always want these young men. Wait, watch. She finna turn back around. I just know she finna. Oh, I just know she finna turn back around. Oh my gosh. Look at her. Finna. Just trying to get my brother attention. Don't want your old behind. She don't. Ain't nobody even over here. Ain't nobody even over there. Look at her. She looks stupid. She just ain't nobody even over there. Oh my gosh. Just looking stupid. My brother don't want you. She always doing this with her old behind. And why she walking like that? She don't even walk like that. She looked over here. She just want my brother attention, y'all. Look at her looking over here. Just trying to get my brother attention. I always want young ones. My brother 21. She 456.
Like Jam City.
She don't want her.
Be at one time. Don't
Just
try to make me take
she
all that
always
dick at one
walking
time.
past our house too. She don't even. Ain't nothing under the car. Ain't nothing under the car.
Like Jam City.
Her phone is in her car. Her phone is in her car. Ain't nothing. Do y'all see that anything under that car? Ain't nothing. She ain't even go to nobody's house over here. She lying. Always trying to get my brother attention. Excuse me. Excuse me. Why you walking over here?
Baby, you better find you somebody to play with. I'm grown. I'm going over there to Miss Susan's sister house. So stop my business. I go here and over here and I do what I want.
You always walking past here.
I want to walk. I'm grown. Stay in a child's place, you baby. Worry about what you be doing when all them little boys running your mama's house when she at work.
Those my brother's friends.
No, I'm not. Your brothers don't even be there, honey. I watch everything.
Then why you trying to get? Why you trying?
Stay in a child's place, little girl. Please, stay out my business.
My brother right there.
Stay out my business.
Why you always walking past when he right here?
I'm grown.
When he right here though?
Everywhere. I walk by every day. This is my motherfucker.
You walk by when he here. She just want my brother. Oh, cougar.
Yo, I ain't gonna cap. They was both right. But she kind of had a point though. Hey, yo, let's just be real. We all know 17 said she needs to invest in the PS5s, Call of Duty, Cape said Caps, and John Madden 26. Hey, she might already have it. She already up there in age. She probably got some sons in her house herself. Here's another two. There was both. You know what's funny? There was both right about each other. She was right about her going up there and she was trying to get attention and stuff, right? Because that's what she is trying to do. That's what she is trying to do. And guess what? She might be an old broad or whatever, but guess what? Them YNs is probably hitting that, dog. Trust me. She probably come outside for that same exact reason, so them niggas could fucking give her so they could holler, maybe give her some, maybe she be fucking them for some weed and shit. Trust me. Don't get it twisted. Just as much as old men might be smashing these young chicks, yo, these old chicks be smashing these YNs just for simple as giving them free weed and shit like that, or giving her a little bit of money. Trust me, she's probably trust me, she probably be hanging out with them young niggas. Them young niggas probably be at her crib. Trust me, she done snuck a couple of them cats in the crib. She done snuck a couple of cats in them crib. 17 says we older than her, Cali West. You think so? Homegirl, she kind of looks like she up there. I ain't lie. That ass kind of firm though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know that's just some junk, but like she might be younger than us, but only slightly. What do you think she is? 38? 38, 40? She's probably about 38, 40. She definitely still younger than us, but she's still up there. You know what I'm saying? She's still old enough technically to be them guys, saying her brother's mama, to some degree. But but homegirl kind of got into her ass. And it's kind of true. Like, think about it. Let's just be real. Like, we know that she kind of be, we know that she did a thought on the block. But it's like, okay, you know that she's being a thought on the block. Why you got to say something like sometimes black people do bring it on themselves, man. You feel me? Because we know that she's hiding the ass. We know she's hiding the booty. You know what I'm saying? Let her be hiding the booty. Why are you, you want some competition. Like, little girl, you want your ass beat asking all these fucking stupid ass questions. You feel me? So, at the flip side, even though the young girl was right, she should have kept her business to herself, bruh. Now, 17 says, when I was young, I got with all kind of older bras, and ones wanted me to get with them, but they was married. Oh, well, we all know that married women do not give their married husbands any sex. Shit, why do you think OnlyFans and prostitutes make so much more money? They're not making money off of single guys. They're making money. I'm sure they make money off of single guys off by proxy, but no, their main customers are married men who just need that nut. So no doubt. But I liked how the older chick checked it out. That was funny though, because she deserved it. She deserved it. I mean, it's one thing that she was talking shit in her own breath, and what's so funny too? The girl knew that she was looking, and the lady could tell that she was looking at her. She knew that. Like, yo, humans have a sixth sense, kind of like animals. We know when someone's looking at us. We can feel it. Like, you can feel the vibration. You can feel when someone's looking at you. And then, trust me, I'm sure that when she was looking, because trust me, she's looking for attention. You don't think she noticed that you're looking at her? You're probably filming her. Everyone, she was like, man, I probably don't give a fuck. She was like, as long as she don't say nothing to me, she can film whatever the fuck she want. It's a free country. Play that one more time on the way out.
She ain't even go to nobody's house over here. She lying. Always trying to get my brother attention. Excuse me. Excuse me. Why you walking over here?
Baby, you better find you somebody to play with. I'm grown. I'm going over to Miss Susan's sister house. So start my business. I go here and over here, and I do what I want.
You always walking past here.
I want to walk. I'm grown. Stay in a child's place, you baby. Worry about what you be doing when all the little boys running your mama's house when she at work. I tell
Ooh. Worry about them little boys if you go up and down your house when your mama's away. Oh, shit.
Emotional damage. Emotional damage.
See, that's why you need to shut the fuck up and not be in people's business. Because she could go over there and tell Shirley when she come home from Target, when she come home from the Dollar Tree, from managing the Dollar Tree, that your ass being fast and hiding an ass. Guess what? She could be hiding an ass all she want. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, she might be a Section 8 queen or whatever too, but guess what? She still got her place, her own crib. But you know what I'm saying? You at your people's crib, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't even old enough to be fucking nobody, and you still fucking people at your crib. That shit's really kind of crazy, bro. That shit's crazy, bro.
Those my brother's friends.
No, I'm not. Your brothers don't even be there, honey. I watch everything.
Then why you trying?
Here's another thing too. Yo, remember when I was talking to y'all about how you don't want certain situations to happen? It's like, okay, if you don't want your girl to fuck your brother or your daddy, you would not have your daddy come by when you're gone, right? So nobody's supposed to be coming over your house when you're gone, right? And you need to let her know that I don't give a fuck with my daddy or my brother or anybody come by. If you see anybody on the cameras or you see anybody at the window, you don't open the goddamn door. If they got a problem with you not opening the door, they could call me and tell me. They could go, look, if they got something to say about my girl not opening the door for them, they need to call me and ask me why my girl don't want to open the door for them, and I'll explain to them very nicely why. Whether it's my dad, rest in peace, or my brother, whatever like that. Okay, Truth is, my brothers wouldn't even try me like that. But with that being said, why are your brother's homeboys coming over when you're there, but he's not? You might be getting a train ran on by your own brother's homeboys.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I
you know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
In competition for the outdoor word slanger, of course. Here's another too. Even though she's a young girl and she technically has more potential than her, right? The thing is that younger girls, they don't understand that. All they know is that this chick got a fat ass. Because I ain't gonna cap. you know, she ain't got. Does she have the best body? Not necessarily, but on a sexual level, especially in the hood, she got ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. She got ass. Like, you know, if she probably wasn't so much of a hoochie and maybe was going to gym, she probably really have a really nice body. But that's neither here nor there. But yes, they're definitely looking for the wood slangers, and they're definitely in competition with each other. That why you think black women tend to tell young girls not to sleep with older men because, you know, older men have worms. It's not that men actually really have worms. It's just the fact that, you know, if younger women were to date older men, they'll be literally taking the men who's left over for these women who decided that they didn't want to settle down when they were younger, when they were these women's ages. Now they want these women of these ages not to only date younger men and not date the older man who could really provide for them and really take care of them. So yeah, man. Now he also said I had an older broad coworker who was married and wanted to use me as revenge jug against her husband. I declined. Good thing I did, because that ninja was a former 6'7" former football player. Yeah, exactly. And you know, people get crazy about their girlfriends, much less their wives, bro. He said that vet will give a ninja that gok 3000 and she'll throw it back like a flea flicker. Hey, I'm gonna just be honest with you, yo. Facts, because yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Yo, older chicks, man, they do some nasty stuff to you, bro. Like, no lie, you fuck an older chick. Look, if you fuck an older chick and you fuck an older chick good and she fuck you, look, you fuck her good and she start fucking you good, she start doing like nasty stuff to you, trust me, yo, you're unstoppable to these younger broads. You go back to your younger broad with all that shit that you know, you know what I'm saying? With all the things that you learned, bruh. These girls, you have these young girls fucking fiending, bruh. Fiending. 17 says, trust me, I know. He said, who you think put me in the game? Hey, man, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. You know who put me in the game, honestly? Well, here's the thing. It was older women who started doing some really nasty stuff to me, but really who really got me on my game, bro, to be honest, was a chick who was like my age, but she was with older dudes. Yo, you fuck a young chick who been with older men, not only do they have a high sex drive because they're young, you know, because women, they can fuck a lot. That's why they easily able to do that, you know, shit on the street, right? But yo, I could honestly say that I think she put me in a level to the point that older women wanted to fuck the shit out of me because I knew what I was doing at that point. But yo, you deal with a chick who dealt with older men, yo, that is gonna be a nasty chick. And that could probably be most older women that you fuck with anyway. By that time, them bitches really know what they're doing. So yeah, man. Facts. But yo, man, it's been 2 hours and 8 minutes. I ain't about to go on too long. It's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some shut eye and cut down a little earlier tonight. You feel me? I didn't mean to be on this long, but yo, I definitely enjoyed chilling with y'all, man. So yo, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. You feel me? So salute to y'all, boys. To everybody who's still tuning in.
My nigga.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.